Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that...
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you have to come up with something on your own.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now! Xavier!
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear... Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is...
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works.
The Fontanalia Film Festival?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you. The Fontanalia Festival was established... the holiday is deeply connected to the...
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
I was just...
Well, either way, Pipe...
Yes, those are to commemorate the luck. But a few years ago...
That really doesn't...
The whole thing seems more...
Oh, that sounds...
Yes, it appears I've strayed off. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that during this time,
The what award?
The Farina Award! You know, after the Hydro Archon, they coined it. Perhaps everyone still thinks...
Ah, alright, guess...
Oh, but who would have guessed...
Chiori? Sounds familiar.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
How to describe her? Her remarkable designs. Anyway, Chiori is a...
Who are the actors from Inazuma?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the aqua... Judging from the time... Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. Oh? And who are...
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't always look like a cat that had been So tell me, what happened?
Well...
Ugh.
I know,
Yes, there's no doubt.
But how could I pass it up?
And therein lies the...
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining the budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front some...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some...
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there...
What? You're saying that...
No, that's not what I... The actors I recommended aren't just after...
Really? Then where do you live?
We Melusines live in Mercy.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after working.
We are so thoughtful. But some Melusines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh, we've arrived. I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along...
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine.
Chiori!
I haven't realized it's been so long.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit.
So they're who you meant when you said you had acted?
Oh? It's the travel... Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the...
We just ran into Xavier earlier.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here.
About that. So I could.
I had been thinking about a surprise
Oh, so you all know each other already. Why don't we go to Hotel de Beau?
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots?
Yes, of course, of course.
Very well. Then please, come.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma.
Yes. When I first went to Inazuma.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right?
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and.
Oh?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed.
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court.
Then, is there a way we could
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately it's.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. Inazuma has only recently reopened its border.
Indeed. You could.
I understand, but having you two act for free?
Not at all. While we're officially. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, that would also be more.
All right.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand.
Me too.
You are too kind, all of you.
Ew. Alright, so instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and
Oh, but how can we...
Alright, pull yourself.
All right. I originally wanted to
Paimon knows what
The clapper loader is responsible for.
Clapper book?
Yes, that's right.
For sure, Paimon's up.
Alright, then you'll be.
Fine by me.
Oh, he's graven and...
Yes, that's also what I would.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey.
What do you say, traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So, all that's left for us to find...
Oh, me. I want to be.
All right, then all we need is a director.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe.
Do you really think Lady...
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon?
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not...
Well,
I saw that musical. Don't let her former identity intimidate you.
Fine. You're right, Shiori. Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way.
Do you need us to also.
No, there's no need to. Just leave this task.
Very well. Then we'll be.
I'll go with you.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at...
All right, then I'll start. I recall that Lady Farina once fed.
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts? Like,
but wouldn't that be a little...
isn't the Fontanalia Festival happy to do something like that? She must.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift.
Alright then, let's go back...
But will that really be enough?
You're right. We need to
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontaine?
Yes. We'll need a gift that.
Well, what could that be?
Your words of.
Crumble!
Tina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Coming. walking before afternoon tea.
Lady Farina, please
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boot. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novel.
This is a small gift we've...
No need to be so formal.
That's great! So, actually, there's something given your renowned passion and
Oh, but didn't you just...
Yes, but for this particular project...
Are the traveler and Paimon also...
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper.
Camera operator? That can be... No, I'm not questioning...
Maybe you can come up with a test for... If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you...
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Alright, how about... Very good. It's essential for the Are you ready? I have... Okay. Grab the camera and I'll... that you have more all the shots had a great composition.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance, in fact, if others were to find out
Hey, but didn't we have a Huh?
You know, how much you're willing...
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervilet were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our crew is...
I see. Well...
Oh, our script is an adaptation of the Tomb...
Wait, you mean the suspense...
Oh, so Farina...
Of course I read it. I see. It all makes...
not really.
He probably just wants to get his... It reminds me of a...
So, are you a big fan of this?
Well, him. Mr. Xavier.
Oh!
Good. Then I'm...
Absolutely nope! So...
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is... I mustn't let a perfectly good story be...
Oh, Hydro...
There's no more Hydro Archon. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. And, by the way, since we'll be filming the two...
Yes, I've thought about this as well.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Glorand. But it's already been some time since I... Navia can also use firearms.
Could we ask the special security and...
Oh, you mean the special...
Yes, that's right.
They would be under Nervilet's jurisdiction. So...
No need to go to all that
Oh, you do? Wait,
No particular reason. In return, I've helped...
so you're...
It'd be best to keep it that way.
She sounds professional enough. She is...
But I imagine the special
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time...
Then I'll leave that to you.
No problem.
Having Farina...
Of course. Just wait. I'll be sure to ask some...
Seems like you're finally getting...
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is to...
By the way, I'm curious. If my...
Actually, they told us that they...
What? So is every person...
I already knew Zom.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon...
All right.
But where's the captain?
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her!
Please wait here for a moment. I'll...
Working? But it...
Just trust me.
Oh, Chiori sure is a mysterious person.
The court of Fontaine, even a local like.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No, multiple.
I see.
One of the main characters is about.
Any way to speed?
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to.
Which is exactly what.
All right, it appears. Halt!
Huh?
Hand over whatever you're
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily. I am Chevras, captain of Fontaine's Special Security, and before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the
All right. But please let me say something first.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh?
You were the.
Save it for the interrogation. Take them away, Letelier.
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book and then.
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Maybe I can... Now that Vache has been brought... Thanks to a tip from our reliable...
Oh, so you were pretending to read. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to.
Hey, I'm Chevras. You
Yeah. Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
No. I wanna just... All he had to do was come up to me and say that he...
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevras. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevras' line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off. You knew they wouldn't.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be... Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me?
Oh, you see, it's.
The Two Musketeers. So what do you need me to do?
Yes, that's right. However, I'm
No need to say any more.
Really? You're willing to help?
Sure, it's no big deal. Besides, I personally...
Then we've got...
Yes, I'll see.
Oh my! I can hardly believe...
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now.
Guess that's.
Traveler, Paimon.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. Yep.
So what did you want to tell us?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and they were raised at the baron's estate. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother. However, the baron was able. Many years later, the baron believed that the mother's soul had, but it was actually those two siblings who had. They used all of their ability.
That's quite an exhilarant.
Yep, the baron got.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trial, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice. Yes, you're as. There's been a reason.
Huh?
The Marechaussee Phantom had.
A murder involving firearms?
Impossible. However.
Huh?
I hope you all can. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time. Carrying out I don't want people to see.
You mean?
I suspect. Just to make myself. If you two have any interest in the.
What do you think, Yeah, you're right.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's. Otherwise, when the.
With everyone, Paimon. Ayaka, you're
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you?
After we split up,
Ayato went to see Udex Nervillette at the Palais Marmont. I was originally thinking of going, so I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there. 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together. Yeah, those two. Amazing.
We sat and watched for quite.
Oh, it was the same for us the first.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the... I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romerit.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures, like those fish that shimmer like a sword.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts.
I just love the name Blubber Beast.
Mia was down there for quite a.
Yeah, but as soon as I woke up today,
Speaking of the film,
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about you. As for the other,
We're here. Please excuse my tardiness. I just
wait, 6?
Good morning, everyone. Morning. Can someone fetch me a cup of? Sure. I'd be.
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
So much energy. Serious.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that.
Of course not.
Wow. Paimon.
Well, I went all out when.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to...
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant...
Well then, Mr.
Okay, First, I'd like to introduce, this is our prop manager, and this is...
Wow. Sure feels.
First of all, please allow me, when my investor informed, I had no idea that I'd find so many people will...
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw... I am sure that someday...
Yes, the story is the reason I.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to... This is not just my film. So, without further ado, The Two Musketeers will officially begin filming now! You may take it from here, Director for...
All right. The first scene takes place.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kick.
Is everyone clear? All right. Cameras will start rolling. Not.
Seems. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can.
How about here? You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I heard that.
Really? Is that.
Well, sure, I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must... Oh, I see.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there, too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do it.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before.
No talking.
Ah, yes.
To achieve a more...
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
You just have too much of a... calculating.
You sure don't...
Quiet.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real
Only in books and newspaper. When we're filming, some special gun...
Which means it'll be up to the...
That's...
Thank you, Veronique. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could also be sure...
Good point.
You seem to know.
Yes,
I also perform.
Yes. Yes, well,
Oh, sounds like they found it.
though these props differ from the muskets,
Good. I look forward to.
first and foremost,
Okay,
when aiming the musket,
like this?
not bad.
This is the end of the
Good. Now turn your. This is the end of the road for you.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I
I believe it would be most.
Well, if you insist. Miss Ayaka!
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question.
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role.
But brother,
Don't worry, Ayaka. I was becoming troubled trying to. Now I will be able to focus.
are you...
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But, if we. Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka.
Of course, even with all these insights.
Chevros mentioned that she really likes.
All right, I'll.
Good. It's just we'll also need.
You're doing a great favor for me.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, let's go, Miss Chevros. I look for...
Please, just call me Shep.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having.
Surely you jest, Chiori.
Oh, come on, you really...
Perhaps, but I feel that she needs not only to see other nations.
All right, go on.
Ayato! It's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
No need to poke fun at.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine.
Yes,
Traveler, get the camera ready.
go on now.
Yep, don't worry.
Thank you.
All right. Now that we're all. The first scene take. Chevros will be playing the. Silence on the set! Lights! Camera! Action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home. Mother, you were out for so long. We were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh,
But I didn't notice them.
then perhaps they're from when I... By the way, did you have fun playing? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants.
They even took Iris's.
And they even called us names. They said we were.
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. It doesn't matter what anyone says. You both have wonderful lives. Maybe your time to block. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your.
And cut! Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Also, if our.
Oh,
Great.
I felt fine.
You two were great.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover.
Mother, we're back. Mother. What's wrong?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? Oh, Mother, she's.
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this.
Those aristocrats. Iris, we need to leave.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone.
Anywhere. All I know. We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait, we can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the...
All right. Goodbye, Mother.
And cut! Beautiful!
Oh my, you're so amazing.
I was surprised.
Thank you for the kind comp. It's quite similar to
Ayaka's performance. Pipe down, everyone!
Huh? Are we done already? How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel anyway.
Oh, right! We were having... You have a case where the murders...
In the story, the main characters and on each of the victims, they... Yes. That...
Oh, that does sound pretty... Especially after seeing... what do you think?
Good. On behalf of... There's no time to...
Huh? What?
The most valuable intel always comes... That's how one of my favorite books always puts.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's...
Welcome to Le Show's
Hello.
special component.
I mean the kind of components that aren't...
Huh? For firearms?
Don't misunderstand.
Well, to be complete,
Has anyone ever
we have a lot of customers who buy
Is that so?
You're welcome. It's the
Oh, hey, Chevres.
Hello, Estelle.
Oh, is this another case? I don't think so.
Oh? Why?
Because there's no prop.
Then has anybody come...
Well,
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
don't mention it. Always happy to have...
Seems like we haven't found any
Yeah, unfortunately.
Huh?
You think so, huh?
Huh?
That I grew up in Fliv. It's been a while,
Please, just get...
I want to know if you've heard anybody...
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that
Yep, one of our men got drunk.
What's weird about that? He just forgot...
This is Fleuve Sandra, my friend. But that gun turned out to be an exception.
I suspect it came back because the weapon...
You mean...
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Sandra, knowing it's the guy living in the...
So, who was the one who lost the gun?
Don't bother.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, even though you're on good terms with the Spina.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too...
I'll come and go as I please.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know any...
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest it.
You say that?
It's the truth. Here, take this as...
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a sip?
Seems weird. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets?
Muskets, huh?
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. Someone's house collapsed.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember.
Is it...
You tell me.
Then please.
She's giving her even more
The noises came from the end of the southern waterway. I came out and had a look for myself. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word.
Thanks for the pat diff.
No need to be surprised. Seems you catch on. Now then.
I have a few references.
What's all this? Some broken...
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean... In other words, someone was...
Could it have been the kid?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Sandra own gun. Anyway, let's go. Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we man...
Yes. Assuming that everything we found a month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it. In the following weeks, he used some then, a few days ago.
That all makes sense.
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Sandra. Yeah. That's also something I'm trying to... If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this... He was no saint, but what message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom? We've thoroughly investigated that pup. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible... He has a family of his own, and both of his... In the story, the mother of the two musketeers was murdered. More importantly, I've also had a check...
Then, what should we do now?
Investigations take time. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation.
Wait, but weren't you saying
but the book had more than...
Oh? What up?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually...
Good work, everyone. We're looking to wrap.
What do you mean, looking to wrap? Oh, aren't you the ex...
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the bear. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. And now that I've said it, I can even make...
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems in this world, Mora and she thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition.
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice. And compared to that deadly poison, the two bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like...
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me? So let's see. What it... To think I'd lose to my...
We are no children of yours.
Then tell me, you lost your mother and will soon kill you.
We will gain our long-awaited justice. It's over.
So...
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I... want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Talib, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's...
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chef.
Thank you. I didn't
You were great too, Chevres. The way you...
That is indeed my favorite line in.
Whoa, Paimon would have never get...
Who doesn't like stories?
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just...
It seemed like some urgent...
Then perhaps we... Anyway, I actually came... And one last thing, Miss Ayaka.
Thank you for your kind words, Direct. Nevertheless...
Oh, that's a...
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. See you tomorrow, Traveler.
Yep, see you tomorrow. Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go...
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say that our ship has finally
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely... So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Affirmative. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that famous perfume?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me after I discovered the Rainbow Rose.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about but according to Emily, the Rainbow Rose left by the killer...
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different...
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged...
Oh, Paimon gets it now? So...
Precisely. And...
Really?
It...
But didn't you say he had an alibi?
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think he was the one who pulled the trigger. However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at a... Whatever the case, we will have to confirm a number of things.
So you mean...
Yes. We're going to pay him a visit at... That should be his house.
There are so many Gardemek...
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired...
Huh. So there are...
Right. Which is exactly why I...
So...
Just wait here for now.
But they're so far away...
Don't forget, Paimon. I'm actually the real-life All clear. Let's go.
Wait! Paimon's a little...
I'll go knock on the door and make...
But can't...
We still have no evidence. Still, it would be appreciated if you...
Sure, no problem.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste. Are you home?
Who could it be at this hour?
Oh, it's you.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's head?
Oh, is it...
I cannot confirm or deny.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you...
Miss Chevres, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble.
I will confess, I was the killer.
Huh?
He just admitted he's guilty!
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now...
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
I must say.
Oh?
Both, I suppose.
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my... I know you haven't figured out the link between the two, but that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's record.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child.
So, you're not...
No, of course not. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father. I'm simply skeptical about your motive.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder... You may have considered me too soft to...
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too...
And so what?
Now, Officer Shavras.
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity?
Well...
Sure. Why don't we...
No, it has to be here. When I said won't be overheard, I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Thanks. I appreciate...
Please stay...
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're going to...
Fair enough.
So that's how it's all...
So...
Do you want me to go public?
No, of course...
Then why did you bother
You've read my work. What do you Even if you were to go public with all of this, right now, he'd simply... It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, but... Do you
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Pull the trigger of justice.
You want me to let you go, so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Shavras. No. What?
Oh, Shivra sure is taking her time. What could they... Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her? Oh, you do have a point. Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And why the knob...
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
I've already sent someone...
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name?
Yes, he did. But for now, I'll probably be...
All right, Paimon understands if you can't...
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
We haven't seen Chevras. Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Shavras still...
Probably not.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina, she even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming.
if only Shavras was here.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special... But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to...
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film.
To be fair, I feel...
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to...
spread to the four corners of Teyvat.
Excuse me, everyone.
Xavier! Feels like it's been ages since we last.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own
Yes, that's one way. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you.
Yes. Glad to make your acquaintance, Mr.
Oh, well,
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. The good news is that we're almost done filming.
is that so?
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantry, we'll mostly be filming Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well.
That's right. Ayato should be here.
Excellent! Then let's...
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that flower. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter? Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Camera! Action! Don't tell me. Veronique, do we have any other spare...
I'm afraid we...
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away!
On it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors!
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off.
Well, no time to dwell on... Ahem! Quiet on set! Places every...
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not...
Oh?
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take!
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh, wait, well, what did you say?
Mr. Bano, please.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh, okay, listen up. Everyone who's not... Unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
We're back.
How did it go?
We found it in the soup.
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film...
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able...
Oh, you scared me for a moment. I really don't want to experience that.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Could it be...
But if they wanted to harass us...
Okay, we don't have time to
Yeah, let's...
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, the Two Musketeers...
Paimon is sped.
Even though the filming process...
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of...
All right, let's save the awards speech. Anyway, now it's time to party!
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for... So the next time we visit, we'll be...
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find... Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? You've got a point.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course.
What?
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate.
overloader and...
Paimon think... Worst of all...
hey! If anything, shouldn't I be more grand? Anyway, what's most important is that we... Hey, no need!
Wait, now that you mention it...
Come on!
But just imagine! For Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big...
Not particularly. But this is...
But if this film becomes a big...
Yes, that's highly likely. As long...
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the ops...
You're right.
But why today of all days? No. No, it's nothing.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good...
Well, you could say that.
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, is there something that you still have to...
Oh, well,
Oh no! Silly me.
Oh, what is...
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party.
Fireworks, you say?
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris?
Me?
Pretty please, Mr. Morris.
But...
It's okay, just come on. Sorry about that, Mr. Moore. It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Well, why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shavraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veron. Why? Why drop your weapon? This is my...
What?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now, but this last part is all...
Shavraz, you told us you wanted us to help you...
It's because even I had no way to confirm... Thank you for your performance, you... Oh, and please tell the other
On it!
So what do you think, Morris? Care to... My patience is limited, you know, with the recording we made.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Eliza. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate.
We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing—
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time.
Huh? 2 children?
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy—
No. You always had a choice. You just...
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in— My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring the—
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the musketeer.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was—
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't— I think what really tipped—
Huh?
He confessed faster than any— But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got? He had no idea where to— Based on that, I determined that he was not— And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation. Besides—
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me that so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the after all.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody?
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris. And if they already knew that Morris was— Furthermore, with that hypothesis in mind—
My brother.
As in, he trusted me to perform the—
He trusted you to stand on the—
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. You know what he has done. Are you telling— I will never be able—
I won't lie, Varen. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put—
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps to you, but everyone has their own understanding of justice. Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments. Fontaine is found. But with all that said, I will promise you this.
Chevreuse, the rest of the special patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered.
Chevreuse.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm just thinking.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he...
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound.
Well, what should...
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be—
Chiori is right.
But the real ending of the story seems to have
The call is yours. We still have time.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their— Just like the real world, the world of stories—
Sounds good to me.
What about Veronique?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads?
Exactly.
Ahem. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first—
All right.
Then I'll wait for you over there.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by— Thank you very much. Sorry for the wait. How would you... Is that so? When I was young, my father often... He told me that swimming...
Oh?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment... One winter, I cried and begged my father to...
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, the bone-chilling cold took a... I waited for my father. I used all of my strength to try and catch up. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that.
That way of teaching would have...
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method. It's just that... Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice.
Chevres.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to... Anyway, how about a race? Neither... Whoa, that felt good.
You were so fast in the... so... About this...
Partly, but...
Oh, so it's due to your love of...
Of course, it was only after I joined this... Come on, let's walk a bit more. To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're right.
He really did plan a...
Huh? Wait. The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom.
It's been a while.
Hey there, you two. Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in market.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon...
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time.
What? But we don't even know if we're going to...
Just open your eyes! Surely you've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? With the Mora you've made from the box office, you can now
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Merope?
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Chevres to join us. I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite... According to the papers, the culprits of the musket...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yep, just wait here, Xavier, and maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
All right, then I'll leave you to it.
I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day.
No, it's just a special occasion.
Chevres! Risley!
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything.
I believe I haven't yet made any.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of...
I suppose then.
While another 2 people will soon be hailed at...
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something?
Oh, actually, we're here for...
You're here to invite me to the party, right?
Ooh, then let's head back right away! See you, Risley! Happy fun tonight!
And the same to you.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontenelle, the Two Musketeers!
We really won!
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment and...
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of the Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Thank you. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was...
Will you come back to Font...
Of course! I'm very fond. But how about you?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Oguru?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes. And the war has also been brought...
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging...
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures!
Woohoo!
Then in that case,
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking
Director Farina, I believe you...
Huh? No. There's...
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree. Just accept that you're not getting out of this.
ready everyone? 3, 2, 1...
Musketeer Pictures!